Now this is the story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Now let me take a minute, sit right there, and let me tell you how I became the teacher of the art of the square. In West Byron Center, I was born and raised, and the kitchen's where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, acting all cool, taking my talents to engineering school. Learned a couple of profs who were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one bad grade and my mom got scared. Started me on the journey as the teacher of the square. Hi, Mr. Joseph. My name is Matt Stout. Life should be creative and fun, just like the start of this video. When I got to college, I enrolled in Grand Valley's engineering program. I was there for about a year and a half, but it took me about a year to realize that something wasn't quite right. I love the project, I love the team-based problems that we had, I love the challenges, I love the physics, I love the technology that we needed to succeed, stuff that we would use in the real world, but something wasn't quite right. I didn't feel like I was living up to my full potential. Also during that time, I was a youth counselor at a local church in Byron Center. I learned a lot through those kids. I learned more probably through those kids than I did in a textbook or in the school. I learned that kids are unique, they're goofy, they're awkward, but they give me utter joy. It was a pleasure to be with them. It was fun to see them actually trust you with stuff beyond the material that you were teaching them. And I realized I needed to change professions. I realized that engineering wasn't the route for me, but I needed to find something that bridged both of my joys, and teaching does that for me, and I love being a math teacher. Mr. Joseph, you posed the second question of why would I be the best fit for this position. In my 2 years of teaching at Hale High School, I've taught 9 different math classes on an overloaded schedule. I have planned and executed a successful prom. I've coached a 7th grade boys basketball team to a winning record. I have overcome numerous personal challenges. In 2012, I survived a near-death motorcycle accident. I sped through my recovery faster than what the doctors said was possible. I live with a compromised immune system. I was 22 years old when I found out I was a type 1 diabetic, and I live with this stuff every day. But I'm not the only one with problems. I know kids have same kinds of problems. I teach in a low-income school. I know the kinds of challenges kids bring. I know sometimes that the home life is not what it should be. I know that every day can be a challenge to some of these kids, and some of these kids need more than just a math lesson or an engineering lesson. They just need someone to talk to. And that's a blessing for being a teacher, and I want to bring this excitement to your school. I want to face these challenges head on, and if I can't do it on my own, I'm not scared to seek help from the people around me. And I'm blessed with many, many great resources, but your staff would only bolster what I already bring to the table. I'm a blue-collar guy living in a white-collar world, just like most of the residents in Byron Center. I know what Byron Center stands for. I know where the 4 corners are. I've marched on your football field. I've blood and sweated on your tennis courts. I know what you guys are, and I look forward to brushing up on my already established engineering skills. I want to come home. It's a place where I want to raise a family. It's a place where I want to establish myself, and it's a place where I can see myself being for a long time. I appreciate you for this opportunity. I thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck in your hunt for a new math teacher.